Hi guys. Hello. StephanieGrams. I'm late, but that's what happens sometimes. As long as I'm here on the same day I said I was going to be, I'm good. That's one thing when you juggle a full-time business and a full-time job and family responsibilities and things like that. So today is Friday, December 9th, 2022, and I'll try to remember to look at the camera and not look at myself. So I hope everyone is having a good Friday. I hope your week was a good one. I know that we are in the very busy part of the year for our type of business, which is memory bears and keepsakes. And so I sent out the newsletter last night, which was December 8th. And I just went ahead and let you know that I'm trying to come on YouTube Live at noon Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, with the occasional Saturday or Sunday bonus. So if you do like these videos, please be sure to like and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. That way, when I do go live, YouTube will let you know that I'm actually live. That way you don't miss out. If you're here and it's a replay, just do the hashtag replay. And then if you have questions, I'll come on and answer them as soon as I can. But today is the business checklist. It is not an exhaustive list at all. I don't want to overwhelm anybody, whether you have been sewing for a long time and you've been in business a while, or if you're a new business owner. This is just something I go over usually on a quarterly basis for myself. Some of them I don't. Obviously, when I read some of this list to you, you'll know which ones I do quarterly and which ones I don't. I use the word housekeeping just because every quarter I do a business housekeeping, which is why, like this past year for 2022, I did not take any sewing paid jobs at all. The sewing that I did was strictly out of gifts and donations. I did a lot of business building behind the scenes, and so you will see those actions in 2023. The behind the scenes I haven't really shown yet, and that's something that I will show in 2023. But what I have done for my business, I'm sharing with you so you can do what you want with it for your business. Just like with everything I do, I have to give the disclaimer that I don't offer legal or tax advice. I can just share with you what I do for my business and resources and things like that. So always find your own tax and legal professionals to help you with your business. But I call this the year one successful business checklist. And so this is like something you could do from year one, day one, or however you want to do throughout the year. It's completely up to you. So thanks for letting me ramble. If you ever need anything, just go to Sewpreneur.com, and that is the newsletter for the business side of sewing. If you're looking for a memory bear or keepsake seamstress or sewist designer, you will go to memorybearsandkeepsakes.com. All right, so here we go. Hopefully you've decided on a business name and that you made sure it was available through, here in the US, it's called the Secretary of State. So I'm not sure what it's called for you, wherever it is you live, but make sure that it's available legally for you to buy and register, and make sure that the domain name is available. And what I do is I do my business name search on the legal documents for my state. And if the name I like is available, I'll purchase that. I will put that in the cart, open a new tab on my computer, and I will go to namecheap.com and I will search the domain name to see if it's available. If it is, I click buy at the exact same time. The moment I pay for my license is when I buy my domain name. That way I secure it and it doesn't get lost. That's just what has worked for me. Definitely do your own due diligence to make sure that that will work for you. Again, this is not in any specific order. This is like a random order. So as you take notes, definitely decide what needs to be done first. And if you need help with that, let me know. I do offer group coaching It's a paid private group. Let's see, you have to decide what kind of money you want, the income. So your income is a want versus a need. So I literally write down every quarter what I need to make versus what I want to make. Because a need and a want, they're not the same thing. Like I want to have a studio, but it's not a need. So that's just, another example is I want a it's by the Grace Company. It's a long arm quilting machine. I don't need it, but I want that. So that would be the need versus the want. Let's see here. As far as social media goes, just go wherever your competition is or your customers are, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm not saying that you have to go to all of them. I am on all of them, my businesses, but I don't post all the time. I have my business page set up with the contact information and a link to the website. And every once in a while, I'll go in and check to see what's going on. I don't use auto posters as of right now. I used to, but my posts were not going through. I was getting clicked by spam, and it was a mess. So there are paid programs that can do that for you. I just do not have that in the budget right now. And so that would go on my want list later because it's not something that I need right now. Facebook, I do have a Facebook business page, but I also have private groups. I have a private group for my customers, and then I have a separate group for my fans, fans and followers and students that are part of my sewing online class community. So it's sewing to sell. It's the sewing side. It's the business side of sewing. That's what I'm trying to spit out here. All right. Decide on your work schedule. What days of the week are you available to work your business? And decide the hours that you're going to work. So if you want your business to become, or replace your full-time job, consider how many days a week and how many hours you're going to have to work that. And we go into depth on how you can make that happen without it just being all on your shoulders. And let's see here. Create a binder to store and organize your ideas. I said worksheets, receipts, and brochures. So when I say worksheets, I do give free business worksheets out to my Sewpreneur.com newsletter list. And what they typically do is they just print it out, put the holes in there, and then stick this in a binder. And so this is kind of what the binder is right here. So that's an idea for you. All right, business cards. I am redesigning my business cards. I have a digital business card and I have a physical business card that I include with my orders. I send out with promotional items and I hand out whenever I am going to networking meetings or events, mommy groups, things like that. I keep my Gmail account and my phone number separate. So the business email and business phone number is separate from personal. So I recommend that you do the same thing. You can get your Gmail account. And as of right now, Google still has Google Voice that's available that is free. And they have paid options also, but I have the free one. Let's see, keep your business and personal social media accounts separate if that works for you. I always recommend that. Just know who your customers are and see. All right, so right here, if you have a team working for you, just make sure you have scheduled team meetings, whether it's every day or every week or however that works for your company. To stay in communication with everyone on your team to keep your business going. Introduce your business to 5 new people a week. That could you can do whatever you want with that, but that's a prompt that I gave all of my students just so they could keep their business going. You can't rely on advertising online or social media to do that for you. on a constant or consistent basis. Um, this kind of business is really, it's different than, it's just kind of different because you have to kind of put yourself in the customer's shoes. Let me see if I can explain it better. Okay, so I know what it is to have suffered the loss of two children myself. I had a miscarriage in '93 and the sudden death of my toddler in 2001. And when my toddler died, I had some of her clothes and blankets and things like that. And I did not hand those off to anyone, not family, not a stranger. So now that I have this business, I can't, I have to remember that this is what they've got left physically to hold from their loved one. And it's really important to remember that they are they need, the customer is afraid basically to maybe hand off these pieces of clothing to a stranger. So when I say go and introduce yourself to 5 new people a week, that, yes, that can be online, like I'm introducing myself to you, right? I'm online and you're kind of getting to know who I am, right? But if you're going to go in your community and try to share your business with others locally, then I would take your business card with you, the physical and the digital. Digital, just keep it on your phone. And I can teach you how to design these if you'd like. I use free resources when I create mine. And so I can show you how to do that if you're interested. And then go out. There are meetups, there are business networking groups in your town. There might be mommy groups, grandparent groups. Think about where your customers are and how you can start to build that know, like, and trust relationship with them. And even if they don't order from you, you know they know somebody that can use your services or have been looking for your services. So keep that in mind when I say introduce your business to 5 new people. I go live as often as I can online, and that's my way of introducing my business to 5 new people. So really just kind of think out of the box and see what's going on in your area, see where your customers are. Okay, in 2023, I am scheduling in-person events. I used to, years ago in my other sewing business, I would have pop-up shops. I would have, what are they called? Open houses. I would be invited to somebody's house where I would set up my stuff in a private home. So I did very, very well in my other business doing that. And so in 2023, that is something that I will be doing as well. And if you need tips and ideas, reach out to me. I have been there, done that. I've been to craft shows. I've set up, I actually would travel craft shows with my mom for, well, I was probably 8 years old, maybe 8 or 9, and I'm in my 40s, so I can help you with that too. All right, practice your business. That just means get better at your skills, be comfortable, and then if you want, you can add to your company products and services, that type of thing. Just practice, practice, practice. Get really, really good with that. And let's see here. Save your money. I do not have loans for my business, which is why it grows a little bit slower than somebody who may have gotten a loan for bigger machines and things like that. So just know to reinvest your money into the machines that you have so you don't run out of needles, thread, or burned out sewing machine, or a serger that gets locked up and you can't replace that. That would be terrible if you were in the middle of an order and you couldn't finish it because you didn't have the machine. So always reinvest into your business. Keep your physical mailing address separate from your business. I have a post office box for all business, and I can put that in the description below. If you ever want to send me a card or reach out to me, you can do some happy mail. I think that's so fun. And then make examples of your products or prototypes and then display those wherever you can. Right now, it's not behind me, but in my old videos of 2021, I had prototypes behind me all the time when I filmed. If you go back, you can see them. And in 2023, I will reincorporate those. I'm kind of in a different type of studio setting right now, but always continue your education. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, which is 2022, and I can only do that if you like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and consider sharing with your friends and family. Have a great day, and I hope to be on again soon. Bye, guys.